I don't understand why you're so frustrated.
Because, do you own a TV, sir?
Do I own a TV?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know the news. I know the rep we
Yes,
get, okay?
sir.
Have I ever met you?
No, sir.
Have I ever treated you wrong?
No, sir.
I'm here doing my job, trying to make sure my businesses on my beat aren't getting broken into, okay? Not saying that's what you're doing.
I have a Casano shirt on, sir.
I know.
Then why do you need to identify me? It's obvious I work here.
Are you not? I don't know why you get so frustrated, right? I'm out here doing my job, alright?
I understand, sir.
Just throwing this example out there, how do I know you are an employee who just got fired that's extremely irate, wants to come back and do some sort of damage to the business? Not saying that's what you're out here doing. You know what? My job is to come out here and talk to people and find out what they're doing. You're sitting behind Casanos, 11:30, 12 at night, okay? I don't know what time you guys close. It's odd. There's no other parked cars in this lot. There's no nothing, okay?
Yeah, and I would be gone if there was another parked car because I wouldn't have to give my manager a ride.
If you don't care to have her come out here, explain to me that you know, or whatever. I don't care to do that. Dude. I'm here to.
All right, that's fine. I'll go get her, but I'm not identifying, sir.
Just hang out in the car. Let me run your plate and stuff, and I'll come back and get to you. Okay?
All right.
Sound fair?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just hang tight for a minute. All right?
Sitting out back work, man. Don't tell them my name, please.
Yeah.
your first name Justin?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is this your dad's car? It's not coming back. It's coming back Jeffrey. I assume that's your dad.
Yeah.
Okay. I talked to her. Okay. She doesn't. She said exactly what you're doing. You're here to pick her up.
Yeah, man.
I don't understand why you don't want to give me your ID.
Because it is my right to not give you my ID when I'm not doing anything wrong. So you're not allowed to come and assume that I'm doing something wrong and demand ID. You have to catch me in the act of doing something and then say you're investigating me for a crime, and then I give you ID. That's how that works.
I'll tell you how it works, okay? And I'm not going to get in a battle here.
Okay.
It's called reasonable suspicion. That's why I need to stop somebody. I need the reasonable belief, or a reasonable person would believe that there could be a crime that's about to be occurred, or is being occurred, or is in the presence of being occurred, okay? That coming from my standard, before I even walk up to the car, it's odd that you're sitting out here, right?
Okay.
For me, okay? 5, go ahead. Hold on just a second.
Sure.
37 returns to Jeffrey Allen at a Catalina trailer park, 2012 diesel, negative 1 checking.
Were we able to make contact with him, or can you try?
Catalina's outside the city. We don't have prior calls at Catalina.
Like I said, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, okay? I'm not going to try and get in a battle here with you, because obviously you have something against either police or something like that, okay? Based on the news or something like that.
Sir, my grudge is against the idea that...
Talk to me about it. I'm interested in hearing, your guys' side of the story. Honestly, it interests me. Okay?
And I'm a very straightforward and well-spoken person. So
okay.
I mean,
so tell me about it.
My grudge is against the idea that, as authority figures, you guys can come and coerce us into making our rights go away because it makes your job easier and makes you safer. I appreciate what you do, sir, and I thank you very much for protecting and serving. But when you signed up for your job as an officer, there were dangers that came with that, and you can't let that erode our constitutional rights.
Scared.
Well, I don't want you to be scared, sir. I want you to interact and work with the community.
That's what I do.
But when you came here, I understand things looked odd. You come here, you see the Casano shirt, everything evens out. At that point, your reasonable suspicion is like, okay, I really don't have much reasonable suspicion anymore. Maybe I should just let it go and let this guy have his rights.
That's exactly what I'm doing, okay?
Okay.
But I'm trying to give you my side of the, not necessarily story, but where I'm coming from, where most officers are coming from. Because I know that you're kind of frustrated. It's like I told you, there's a million different variables that can go into each situation. Just because you're wearing that Casano shirt doesn't mean, like I told you, that you're not a pissed employee. You can come back here at the end of shift when she's getting off,
right?
And try and hurt her. Not saying that's what you're doing, but it's happened before, okay?
Right.
I wouldn't say that if it hadn't happened before. But that being said, I don't think that's what you're here to do, okay? Otherwise, I would make you get out of the car, and I would make you give me your ID, okay?
Okay.
And if you didn't give me your ID, you would go to jail, okay?
I understand how it works.
That's how that works, okay?
And I knew that I was in the right and didn't have to. That's why I didn't provide ID.
Okay. Anywho, that being said, she was able to give me her name. If I wasn't able to get your name from her and get her side of the story, I would have gotten you out of the car and I would have got your information.
And I would have had it all on tape, and we would have took it to the court, and the judge would have decided.
That's all right.
That is how it works.
It is. That's why we got cameras. That's why I got cameras on me.
Yes, sir.
Everybody's got cameras. So that being said, you can wait on her. You're free to go. I don't see necessarily any problems with you.
Okay.
Just out of respect for us and respect for you, we're out here trying to see what's going on, okay?
So my grandpa was the fire chief in the 60s in Middletown. Started the EMT. Jordan Skank, a fellow officer of yours, I wrestled, went to high school with, have great respect for the gentleman.
I know. I'm not saying you don't have respect for us. I'm just saying, even if you don't want to give us your ID, just say, I don't want to give you my ID. And I don't know, you don't really have to get too upset about it or
the reason I'm so frustrated is, honestly, I don't want to be here. She should have her license and be able to do this on her own. And then while I'm sitting here, being inconvenienced already, a second inconvenience rolls up on me.
I'm not trying to be an inconvenience. inconvenience. Just trying to see
I understand,
what's going on. But hopefully one day, if you ever need us, you'll understand why I was asking the questions I asked. Okay, you'll understand why I asked you for your name, your date of birth, all of that. Okay. That being said, though, you're good to go. She's gonna come out of here. But hopefully in the future, if you ever do need us in a true emergency or something, you understand why I was asking what I was asking. Okay?
Yes, sir. You're just doing your job.
So that being said, you're good to go. Wait on her to get out of here. I'm gonna weasel around you, and you're good to go. All right, ma'am.
All right. Wagers. What's the number, sir? You really are. Hey, I appreciate it, man.
Like I said, I'm out here doing my job. Okay?
I understand.
I'm not out here to ruin people's nights.
And I'm sorry that our ideologies clash with each other a little bit.
It doesn't clash. It's just that we get the burn on the stick because the news likes to, portray
sensational.
All of us.
Yeah.
They like to portray all of us as, bad people or not out here doing our job. I like to talk to people and see what's going on, okay? Because this is my beat, this is where I work. I like to know who's out here. Now that I know your black car sits out here and you pick her up sometimes, guess what I'm not going to do?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to come and ask you who you are or what you're out here doing. Okay? I know Justin's here to pick up the manager and let her go. All right?
All right. You have a good night, man. You be safe, buddy.